school shotgun interviews.
I'm gonna make you pay!
Exclamation point. If he can't drive, do you think going up and down those stairs is good too? No. Is it fair that you get to sit in your room and sleep while your parents are cleaning the house? No. So that's why you're here, right? Why are you crying?
All of these coupons are expired.
Tell me you're gonna be reading books all summer. Mom's taking all the clothes she bought you back for summer. You're going to continue. Why are you looking at that car?
Egads!
I know you're my girlfriend, baby, but you're also my patient, my child, and my responsibility. And I can't let my little child get hurt or sick. And anxiety is a sickness too, so I'll always have to take care of you, baby.
Both of you go straight down to the principal's office right now.
I should report you to the police.
I've had enough of you being a brat at our restaurant.
I should report you to the police.
Permanently banned from Chuck E. Cheese's.
I should report you to the police.
This is what happens when you don't wear sunblock and do drugs all day. Look at me!
It's not about being a better parent, Cameron. It's about being fair. It's about more than love, Sarah. It's about standards. About maintaining a certain societal image. You disagree?
How could your magic just disappear?
I have no idea. Oh no. What if I've lost my magic forever?
What happens when a logical, cynical boy meets a kind-hearted, illogical girl? Dive into a story where minds clash, hearts grow, and perceptions change. In the bustling hallways of high school, where every moment pulses with youthful energy and every corner whispers secrets, our boy, armed with a sharp mind and a clock always ticking in the background, meets her. She's everything he isn't: goofy, kind, and admittedly not the best at logical thinking. From the outset, he watches her from across the classroom with the most judgmental stare, his mind racing with thoughts of frustration. Stop guessing, he thinks, either you know or you don't. As days roll into weeks, his observations turn into interactions. Before she enters the library amid her laughter with friends, he confronts her. Arms folded, foot tapping in irritation, he bluntly tells her, "You need to learn to stay quiet. This isn't a playground." His words, sharp as they are, hide an underlying fear of not understanding her unstructured way of seeing the world. Gym class brings another challenge. As she wields a badminton racket pretending it's a rock guitar, he can't hold back. "This isn't a concert. Take this seriously," he snaps, unable to comprehend her joy in simple, silly moments. Her world, full of color and spontaneous tunes, clashes with his grayscale precision. One afternoon, after losing his temper when she got lost in the expansive school corridors, he retreats to his dorm. The clock ticks louder in the silence. Eyes closed, he reflects deeply, replaying every interaction, every smile she offered despite his harshness. The ticking of the clock synchronizes with a dawning realization: his worldview might not be the only valid one. Then, a piece of news shatters his constructed barriers. She had once attempted to end her pain, overwhelmed by demands to conform. His heart aches. At dinner, overwhelmed by a newfound empathy, he breaks down. When she approaches, seeing his vulnerability, he does something unexpected. He hugs her. In that embrace, he whispers, "I'm sorry, I never understood. You see the world differently, and maybe that's okay." In the quiet of that moment, a bond forms, grounded in newfound respect and understanding. He learns that the world isn't always black and white. Sometimes it's better seen in full spectrum through someone else's eyes. What can we learn from their journey? Perhaps that understanding comes not from seeing others as puzzles to be solved, but as unique stories to be appreciated. As our characters evolve, they teach us that the heart can educate the mind just as profoundly as logic can define reason. It's not about changing each other. It's about growing together, embracing differences, and finding harmony in diversity.
Yuffie!
In the quiet of the night, in a dimly lit room, a tall, muscular man sits alone on his bed. His thoughts, heavy with the weight of his corporate job, are interrupted only by the steady ticking of the clock on the wall. It's an ordinary night, or so it seems. The man places a hand on his chest, feeling the rhythmic thud of his own heart. A bead of sweat forms on his brow as the room grows seemingly smaller, the ticking louder. The sound of his heartbeat joins the chorus, a drumming echo in his ears. With each tick of the clock, his pulse quickens. His eyes dart around the room, seeking something, anything that might explain this sudden rush of adrenaline. He gulps, the simple act echoing like a gunshot in the silence. Reaching for his stethoscope, a tool he keeps for reasons personal and unexplained, he prepares to confront whatever his body is signaling. As he places the ear tips in, a startling sight catches his gaze. His heartbeat visibly pounding against his chest, as if trying to escape. He listens intently through the stethoscope, the beats loud and clear, each one a hammer strike against his ribs. He gulps again, the sound sharp in the quiet room. At that moment, his wife enters. Her expression is a mix of concern and confusion. With a gentle gesture, he beckons her closer. She sits beside him, unknowing of the surreal experience unfolding. He lifts her gently, placing her on his lap, then positions the stethoscope over her heart. As he listens, he whispers words of admiration and advice about her heartbeat. "Your heart, it beats with such a gentle strength," he murmurs. always remember the power of calm in the storm of life. What is unfolding here? Is this a man confronting his own mortality? Or has the night peeled back the veil between the natural and the supernatural? As dawn breaks and he carries her joyfully on his shoulders, we are left to wonder, what can we learn from this encounter? Is it a reminder of our own vulnerability, or a testament to the unseen threads that connect our lives?